I gather the government has another witness. It may just take a minute to get him in the courtroom. Yes, Your Honor. Please raise your right hand. Please be seated. Please speak directly into the microphone. Move closer to the microphone, please. State your full name for the record and spell your full name, please. Donte Paulin. Speak a little louder. Can't hear. Donte Paulin. Move up a little closer, please. Donte Paulin. Spell your full name, please. DontePaulin. Thank you. All right, so how old are you? 31. I'm going to ask you, 31. Thank you. I'm going to ask you to stay close to that microphone, okay? What education level did you reach? 11th. Okay. Have you been convicted of 2 felonies? Yes, but I gave one of them back. Okay. Were you convicted in 2003 for first-degree assault and the use of a handgun during a crime? Yes. Recently, were you charged with possession of a firearm by a prohibited person? Yes. And have you pled guilty to that offense? Yes. Is that in federal court or state court? Federal. As part of that case, did you agree to cooperate with law enforcement? Yes. And are you currently awaiting sentence on that conviction? Yes. When you pled guilty, did you plead guilty with a plea agreement and a cooperation agreement? Yes. What's your understanding of that cooperation agreement? The truth. To tell the truth. Yes. Okay. What happens if you don't tell the truth? Okay. Other than those 2 agreements, are you aware of any other promises made by my office or law enforcement officers for you, to you? No. No. Because of that cooperation agreement, is it your understanding that any statements that you make here or in the grand jury or to law enforcement officers can't be used against you? Say that again. Any of the statements you make, can't be used against you. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Is it fair to say you cooperated with law enforcement because you hoped to receive a lesser sentence when you were sentenced? Yes. Have you cooperated in not just this case, but in other investigations? Yes. Is that right? Yes. Okay. And again, I want you to talk right into that microphone, okay? During your cooperation, did you receive money from the FBI or the Baltimore City Police Department? Yes, for relocation. For relocation? Speaking to them? Yes. And approximately, how much money did you receive? Probably around $17,000. $17,000? Yeah, something around there. And you said some of that was for relocation? Yes. Was it all for relocation? Yes. Okay. Did you receive any money for any activities you did with the FBI or for the FBI? Yes. Okay. Are you incarcerated right now? No. Have you been incarcerated before? Yes. When was the time period for the last time you were in prison? 23 months. And when was that? What was the time frame? October 2012, September 2017. Okay. Sir, can you move that microphone just a little bit more in front of you? Okay. Can you tell me those time periods again? From October 12th, 2015 to September 27th, 2017. Okay. And were you incarcerated before that in 2014? Yes. And what was the time period for that term of incarceration? January 14 and November 14. And then for your first degree assault conviction, what was the time period that you were incarcerated for that? 8 years, 2 months. And what was the years? 12 years. You told me the years I was gone? Yes. 2003 to 2011. Do you have a nickname? Tay. Tay? Yes. Any other nicknames? No. Okay. Do you have any gang affiliations, sir? Used to. What was that? I used to be BGF. The Black Gorilla family? When did you first become a member of the BGF? 2006, 7. While you were incarcerated? Yes. Do you recall the ranks or the positions that you held within the BGF? Like I say, it varies for real. But in the field, defense, finance, field marshal, that's about it. We can't hear. All right, sir, I need you to come forward. I need you to get real close to that microphone. All right, just lean right into it. Get right on top of it. Pull your chair up closer. All right, can you tell me those ranks again? Defense, field marshal, in the field, finance. All right, so you were out of prison between around November 2014 to October 2015. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Were you actively participating in BGF at that time? No. Why not? In 2013, at one particular get-together, me and Binky had got the permission to fall back. Like when we had to basically to fall back that basically why we wasn't functioning or interacting with the brothers or whatever the case might be. And I told him I had things going on and kid on the way and stuff like that, for real. And at the same token, he was responding to them too, basically from the same. Objection, Your Honor. Club, so they had. Objection. Hold on for a second. Stop. Foundation. I thought he was relating what he said, Binky said. May we approach? Okay. I'm concerned that I'm not quite sure this victim's basis for knowing what Binky said to BGF. He said he was with them. I'm having a hard time hearing the witness, so maybe I'm missing something, but it's not clear to me. Personal conversation that this witness heard Mr. Harrison say. Sure. Thank you. All right. Sir, you mentioned an individual named Binky. I'm putting up what's marked as Government Exhibit P4. Can you see that on your monitor right there, sir? Yes. Do you recognize that individual? Yes. Who is that? Binky. Okay. Do you know Binky's real name, or do you just know him by Binky? Know him by Binky. How long have you known Binky? About 20 years. 20 years? Okay. And you said that you were BGF. Is that correct? Yes. Do you know if Binky has any gang affiliation? I thought they cut us loose at the same time. Well, hold on. Focus on the question. Okay. That's okay. Do you know if Binky has any gang affiliation? Does he belong to any gang that you know of? Or did he belong to any gang that you know of? I wanted to answer the question 2 different ways, for real. One way I want to say is, objection, Your Honor. Yes, he did have affiliation. Overruled, but he cut ties with the affiliation too. Okay, and affiliation with what gang? BGF. Okay, and I think that you were in the process of telling us how he cut ties with BGF. Is that right? How he knows that? Yes. Okay, how do you know that Binky cut ties with BGF? Because at the same time, he cut ties. Were you with him when this conversation occurred? Yeah, both of us, we got cut loose. We got cut loose together. We was having a conversation with an older dude or whatever. And basically, we was telling someone in BGF? Yes. And basically, we was telling him that the people that was around or whatever the case might be, they ain't come from basically the same places that we came from, for real. So that's why we wasn't interacting or what. But they had gave us the orders to fall back then. You were allowed to fall back. Yes. Okay. You and Binky? Yes.